What's good, my G's? It's your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? And if you don't already know, G stands for Gamers. Welcome to the channel for the first time if you're just flying by because of the title. And for everyone who subscribed, you already know y'all are Team IGZ. We love you, we thank you, and we appreciate you. On to the video. So the HD Rumble inside of the Nintendo Switch, I gotta say it's pretty damn impressive. Like super impressive. You wanna know how impressed I was? I compare it to the same impression level that I had with the Xbox One Rumble triggers for the first time. I also want to go back to the first time I've experienced Rumble with the Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack. That type of shit. Those three things are my favorite Rumble implementations ever implemented for gaming outside of arcade gaming, because that could be all day. Now, why am I boasting about the HD Rumble? Well, I can go ahead and tell you that with the Xbox One controller, the Rumble triggers for when I was playing Battlefield 4, how it let me feel like the weight of the gun, the sway of the gun, the animal of the gun, the characteristics of the gun, and that made me feel some kind of way. Even when your gun, goes out of ammo, it does that click click vibration. Or I can tell you about how I'm playing Forza 5 or Forza Horizon 2 or Forza 6 or Forza Horizon 3. Xbox One has only been out a couple years and it's like 4 games, right? So when I'm driving and when the tires are breaking traction, I can feel that in the rumble of the triggers, and it lets me ease up. It's actually improved my driving. Yeah, it'd be better if you can hear it like we've been hearing it, but there's something about those rumble triggers that just made me better at driving. Now let's bring that to why I'm saying this is big with the Switch. I'm not sure where, what, and how they will fully implement it within their games, but the opportunities and the limit is pretty much limitless. You get what I'm saying? If you're not getting what I'm saying, I want to bring this home, the HD Rumble, with one game in particular from the 1-2 Switch. And there was a mini game in there where you had to guess the marbles inside the box. If you've seen the other videos, you know I've mentioned this before. The technology behind that little demo is far more impressive in person than I can ever elaborate to you in a video. I kid you not. Once I saw the marbles inside the box, and I did what I would do in real life if I had a box of marbles that was in a see-through box, to try to separate them, because the physics of the marbles sometimes, then the marbles in conjunction with the box, it will have the marbles stuck together. So I counted 3 in the video. It felt like 3. It felt more in terms of weight, but it felt like 3 when I made them crash. But afterwards, when you guess right or wrong, it shows you, hey, here's how many is in the box, and then you can play around with the controller in your hand. It's really one-to-one, and the physics on it is so on point. So I was able to shake the box, make the marbles jump inside the box to separate, and then had them collapse to one side. I kid you not, it really did feel like something that you can actually do. Like if you had like in, I don't know if y'all had it in like kindergarten, first grade, where you used to make your own rattlers or whatever, and how many you put in there, and you can like, it really did feel like that. The only thing that was missing was the noise, but the noise did come from the console. So on another note, playing 1-2 Switch, we were doing the gun game, me and Uncle Rizza, and before we did that, I noticed it, but I did it again. I tried to replicate it when me and Rizza did it, and I was able to do it. Was exactly at what point is it recording my motion versus his motion at the same time, and the angle at which I brought it up. And I was very impressed with what I saw once the game played it back to you. It's so one-to-one and so realistic that I actually tried to cheat Rizza, where I aimed up, and it didn't register because it wants you to bend your arm to a 90-second degree. So I bend the wrist at a 90-second and then came up. So that was a little something I tried, and it denied me. Now I noticed the dude in the demo earlier had tried it, and it didn't work for him. And I was just like, did I just see that? So I wanted to try it again, and that was legit. Now, there was another demo in there where they were doing the boxing, and again, if it says jab or straight, hook or uppercut, if you cheat the uppercut, if you cheat the hook, if you cheat the jab, you will not get the credit for it. So they know. It's almost like if you ever played the dancing games or the Just Dance dancing games, or my favorite, the Dance Central ones with the Connect, which I think is the best one, or the Michael Jackson Experience one, which is cool. Same thing as Just Dance though. You know that they're not joking about put your hand in that position in order for it to count. And in my opinion, it wasn't even about putting your hand in position, it was do the motion, because those games, they have a camera tracking you. This is based off I'm sure it's based off of something off the console, but it really knows where the controller is, in my opinion, without it. So that was pretty cool, because it also knows when you put the controller down on the table. So these HD rumbles play a part in all of that. When you connect with the punch, when you connect with the gun, when you shoot with the gun, with the ZL or the LZ button, whatever you want to call it, or the LR button, ZR, whatever, you know, the feedback in the rumbles, the feedback at the end of a movement to let you know that it connect, like you reached the box. I think that's super dope. I think that's super impressive, and I think that this is something that is definitely probably going to be a little bit harder for them to market with their style of marketing, but they need to get this in people's hands, which is why I'm very upset that they haven't at least did an express version of the 1-2 switch to launch inside the game, inside the consoles. I'm not saying the full thing, but like a demo that shows 4 and it's an express, like you press play and it doesn't give you the pre or the post match stuff, it just goes from one game to the next, just so that way people understand this is what this do. So I'm thoroughly impressed with that. I love technology, I love new things, and it's great to see how this is playing out now that I finally got my hands on it. And again, I got the other videos in the card section upper right, or in the link in the description below. And of course, Uncle Riz is going to have his take on it too, so links to him as well. He's doing it for the Lifestyles Defined channel. And if you have any questions on what I experienced, or just any question in general I can turn into an AMA video, let it, drop it in the comment section below. And if you think we're doing a good job in the content, if you like the video, say something, like it, share, subscribe, share with a friend, do something, let us know. It's free. It's always free to do all that, and we really do appreciate it. So your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.